Oh, hello, 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 class. Okay, listen. Um, this is Miss Harper. Okay, I'm talking to all my students in both schools or all the schools where I teach at. Okay. If you online with my class, I opened up everything. Everything is available to you as of today. Today is a good day to do your homework. Okay. Now, it's raining outside, it's cold outside. You can make yourself some chicken and dumplings, some chicken noodle soup in a crock pot. Make the crock pot your best friend. Make the coffee pot your best friend. Okay. And you need to sit there and focus on getting your lesson. Now, I understand you work, you know, some of y'all have children, you need to put them on autopilot, whatever their autopilot is. Autopilot could be with a bowl of cereal and watching cartoons, or have them to read a book. If they're old enough, have them to read a book and then for 1 hour, and then tell you a summary of the book after that 1 hour. That gives you some strategy and time for you to get 1 hour to study, or at least to read your lesson. And you need to make conditions. You need to learn how to incorporate and involve the family. You need to make this a family affair. Okay. And children love to know that parents have homework. They do. They support you. You'll find out they're your biggest supporters. Okay. They will sit there and say, Mommy, you doing your homework? Daddy, you getting your homework? Okay, well, we're going to sit over here and watch TV. I love working with kids. You know why I love working with kids? Because kids, to me, are unconditional. They don't place conditional value of love. They don't expect much if you know how to negotiate with your kids. Meaning that if you say, Mommy has homework or Daddy has homework. Okay, when the long hand is on this clock, on this number, and the short hand is on this number, when you see it like that, you can come and ask Mommy whatever you want. Okay. Now Mommy's gonna place out a basket of fruit. You can eat 3 fruits. Mommy's gonna place out 4 snacks. You can have 4 snacks. And Mommy's gonna allow you to get 3 or 4 bottles of water out the refrigerator. You can only have soda when I'm not doing my homework, because I need to monitor how you having soda and Kool-Aid and all that good stuff. Okay. When a child sees that mama and daddy, and you have to tell them mama's in school like you in school. Okay. I'm doing my homework like I expect you to do your homework. Children like to model what their parents do. If you're not showing a good model, if you're not cognizant of what you doing, parents, then obviously it's like Reaganomics. It's like trickle down Reaganomics. It's going to trickle down right on your kids, and they're going to model what you do. So the moment you want to go off on the professor or the teacher, they're going to expect you to go off on their teacher and stuff when they don't do what they're supposed to do, because mom and daddy didn't do what they're supposed to do. Does that make sense? The fruit don't fall far from the tree. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. So I say to you folks who are in school, I don't care what age you are, you got to learn how to tell people no. That's my operative word for the 1-8, baby, is no. I'm so sorry. Can't help you today. I'm trying to help me. I'm tired of being rescue queen to everybody else. You got to learn how to help yourself. Help yourself. Like my grandma used to say in Louisiana, in Natchitoches, Mama dear, she used to say, help yourself, baby, help yourself. That means she wasn't getting up fixing your bowl of grits. You got to fix your own bowl of grits. Okay, so help yourself. Help me as a professor, as a teacher, help you. 50% of the effort is you taking an interest in coming to class, taking an interest on learning, and a 25% of the interest is just you opening up your electronic books or your paperback books or whatever substantial means of materials to educate yourself on what's going on in the classroom. Okay? Babysitters, professors are not babysitters. Teachers are not babysitters. We only do our part to educate. The social skills and all like that, that's for parents and pastors and preachers and social workers to do outside the school. You got to consult with them. That's their passion. That's their love. Okay. I am empathetic. I have compassion, but I have to set boundaries because if not, I wear myself out. And I ain't gonna do that. Not no more. Okay. So I am asking, spend your time wisely. Get up, wipe the matter out your eyes, and read. I don't care if it's one sentence and you're like, what that say? What that say? Read it again. And then you be like, oh, read it all the first time. I didn't quite get that, Miss Harper. Read it again the second time in slow motion. That kind of made sense. Read it in slower motion. And technology is a beautiful thing. As I sit up here and embrace my little beautiful laptop, because let me tell you something. It has capabilities where if you have electronic book, it can read the book for you. You have to find out what those capabilities is on every laptop. I know it is because it was on my business laptop. It's on my school laptop. So it has reading for you capabilities. You just have to go to an IT person and ask them to help you find it. And they'll tell you where to find it on your computer. Online learning is nothing new to me because I've done it in 2009, getting my MBA degree. I finished on time in 2 years, attaining my MBA degree, working hard, tears and sweat, working a full-time job, being let go from a full-time job. That's a whole nother, how can I say, horror story that Ms. Harper will not engage in at this time. Yeah, and you folks know who you are. And I say this, beyond all what I've been through, I still press towards the mark of the high calling to attain my education. It has to be 50% effort. Effort is not just existing in your body in class. Effort is saying, I got to set a goal. What are your goals? Everybody should have goals. I don't care if your goal is to make lasagna. I'm going to write down my list today. I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and I'm going to cook the lasagna the third day. You've met your goal. Okay, I don't care if it's doing that. I don't care if it's saying I'm going to clean the bathroom and wash clothes today. You've met your goal. What are your goals? And goals it shouldn't be hard. It should be something easy. I remember my Uncle Jesse telling me when I was going to Prairie View A&M, and he took me to Prairie View in his gray Honda Prelude car, the little cute little two-seater, cute little fancy-dancy sports car that he and my Aunt Jean had. And he would do some paint sales or something for a company. I think it was Sherwin-Williams or somebody he was working for. And he knew some folks from Grambling that worked at Prairie View, and he introduced me to them. One of the ladies, real nice, I think her name was Miss Price or something it was. And as he would drive me to school and drive me home from school, he would say, niece, what are your short-term goals? What are your long-term goals? Okay. See, niece, you got to have short-term goals to get to your long-term goals. That's what my Uncle Jesse would tell me. You got to have your short-term goals to get to your long-term goals. So what is that? And I couldn't understand what he meant at that time until I start matriculating semester after semester while going to Prairie View. And when I got in nursing school, and then I got hired on to work at Kelsey-Seybold as medical assistant because I was in HOSA my last 2 years of high school. And uh, then I used my talents to work the clinic on campus, my knowledge and education from high school, from a vocational program in high school. And then I was able to land a job at Kelsey-Seybold Clinic while going to nursing school, Prairie View College of Nursing at the same time. So then it all came together and made sense. Oh, this is what he means. My short-term goal was to become a nurse. However, that's my long-term goal. My short-term goal is to learn medical assisting skills, medical record skills, medical billing skills. Did that my senior year of high school. Did that at the Owens Franklin Health Center on campus at Prairie View, which helped landed me a job while I was in nursing school. So I had attained my short-term goals in high school or where I was in life because I knew my long-term goal was to be a registered nurse, neonatal nurse practitioner, because I wanted to work with infants, special need infants, babies that are born preemie with issues. And I wanted to be a nurse practitioner. So that's like a junior doctor, if you will. And then in my 40s or in my 30s, I wanted to go to school and to get my medical doctorate degree so I can be a family practitioner and specialize in adolescent medicine. Because when I worked in Owens Franklin Health Center, me and Miss Henderson, Dr. Henderson's wife, was the staff nurse for the university. I would help pass out condoms and different prophylactics to help prevent pregnancy and STDs. And we would tour the different neighboring high schools and stuff in Waller and Hempstead. I would travel with Miss Henderson. And we would have health fairs on campus trying to tell folks not to contract STDs, gonorrhea, what all that is, how not to get pregnant, use a sponge, different stuff like that, which was humorously new to me because my parents raised us strict. So I was green to all of this, but I became known to this because it's part of my profession. I had to learn, but as far as the street sense, I was green. So I was like, Miss Henderson said, this is what this is for. Miss Henderson said, this is what this is for. Mm-hmm. Bye. Here your package. Thank you. Okay. So my point is, what is my point? Short-term goals. You are in school to get an education in medical coding and billing. And like I preach to my students all the time, how do I know you're not wanting to, how do I know you maybe wanting to get an associate's degree in health information technology? How do I know maybe you want to get your bachelor's degree in health information management? How do I know if maybe you want to get your MBA specialized in health information systems like I did? You have to do something now. You have to accomplish something concrete now to help you get to the next role in your life where you're trying to go. Once you get there, boom, I did it. I did it. I did the damn thing. I did it. Yeah. That's how I roll, boo-boo. That's how I roll, boo-boo. Okay? We from the South. So, how can I say? It's no excuse. Yes, you work. I work. I'm studying for a license exam right now. When I should be studying, I'm spending time trying to lecture you about how to get your mind in gear for your future. That's what I'm doing. And I love y'all like that. I'm very passionate about my work. I'm a very passionate teacher. My niece can tell you, all those that know me can tell you, my bosses can tell you, I'm very passionate. My past students can tell you, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm very passionate. But doggone it, I can't make you do the work. You have to want to do the work. What is that Iyanla Vanzant be saying? I watch all her shows, baby. I get all my healing through her shows. Ayala Fix My Life. What she say? You have to do the work. She could talk your work. She could tell you about your work, but you have to do the work in order to get your healing. It's like Jesus. When Jesus walked among the people, they knew who Jesus was. They knew what he was capable of. They didn't say, oh, he's going to walk right by. He's going to heal me. Yeah, his shadows can heal you, true enough. But inside of you is that mustard seed faith. You know, that little faith that look like a little flea bug that you put in the ground and it sprouts out all kind of vegetation for you to eat and put ham hocks with and whatever you want to put with it to eat. Yum, yum. It's that little mustard seed faith that you have to have and believe that you can be healed. You got to have that mustard seed faith to believe, okay, I can't accomplish this. I don't quite get this. Miss Harper, I read this, and I don't quite get this. That impresses me. Because you know why? You did the 25%, which is called interest in reading. 50% is the effort of opening up your laptop, opening up your book, opening up your notes. That's 50% of the effort. That's effort. 25% of the effort is to tell me, Miss Harper, I read this. My mind gonna be like, okay, now, baby, let's explain. Let's get an understanding, like the word says, and all that get and get an understanding. A says this on this page. It means this. Oh, okay. I can tell if you truly had an interest in reading by the questions you ask. I can tell if it's a true question of, I don't quite get it. I can tell if it's a true question of, are you trying to show me up? Because, baby, I am the queen of show up in drama. I will show you out. Or is it a question of, okay, Miss Harper, I'm reading it. It says this. Then that's going to tell me you got other stuff going on in the back of your mind, in your subconscious, in your ego. Let go of the ego. Let go of the ego. If you let go of your self-ego, free yourself, then you can learn from the frontal cortex of your mind. Boo-boo. Okay? So I'm not trying to, it's not a video to degrade anybody. I'm trying to make it humoristic, but at the same time, I want you to get this. I didn't have many people to preach to me about education. My Uncle Jesse preached to me. My dad preached to me. My mother, she was there. She talked to me about it. She did. But she also had a son and a daughter she had to get to. So I couldn't get all the attention that I wanted. But my dad got me. My dad had me. My Uncle Jesse had me. So I was blessed to have somebody, something. And then I had college friends along the way. That's that Isaiah 43. Because I love you and find favor with you, I would give men for your ransom. People that would want to do favors for you for no reason. Just because, God, something about you, you such a good person. I just feel like I got to bless you. I don't know why. I just got to bless you. I want to do this for you. And people for your life. Son, you need $100 for, I got you. Where my checkbook at? This is a good check. I need you to cash this come Tuesday. Here you go. Check for your boo. Sir, ma'am, sir, can I bring you a receipt? I want to bring you a receipt, show you I legitimately paid for this book. I want to show you that you wisely spent on investing in my future. When you get people like that, that's going to invest in your future, that care, they're far and few in between. You better count your blessings for those people. Because there were many days, baby, I didn't always have somebody talking and coaching me through. It was God. It was God and me talking to myself. I had to be like David. Even David in the book of Samuel, David had to encourage himself. I had to encourage myself like I do. Look at this. My husband tells me this. I write this note right here. Tar, you will pass the test. You have to practice over and over till you know it like music. You are not a failure. I have to minister to myself. Sometimes I'm not gonna always have cheerleaders to tell me sweet things to myself. Sometimes God will tell me, sometimes I write inspirational stuff. Look at my walls. Let me show you my walls, my study wall. Let me show you I'm not Martha Stewart, so don't make fun of my room, my study office. Okay. I make notes to myself in my office. Okay, there's my note right there on my nightlight. There's all my water, my phone. I'm up here studying. So I don't just talk. I practice what I preach. I don't just talk something I ain't never walked, boo-boo. And I told y'all this times before. It took me 18 years to get my bachelor's degree. From dating wrong men, I own that. Rescuing people, I own that. Codependent, I own that. Let's see here. Always trying to help everybody. I own that too. And I finally had to learn, like, well, goddamn. Everybody else look like they mastering and moving on. And I'm still here trying to be rescue queen, helping everybody, and they ain't giving a damn about me. So Tara, you need to kind of be in that season where you need to kind of shut in, save yourself, save yourself, save yourself. Then you can go back out and still help people, but with boundaries. How much are you doing? Because I'm only going to do this much. Everything else you got to do yourself. I'm only doing this much. That's it. If you're not willing to do your part and your part, then me in the middle can't help you. I'm not going to do everything. I'm not. Them days are over. I had mean professors. Baby, they will shut the door. And if you ain't in class, let's see, class started at 12. If you ain't in your seat at 11:55 a.m., they will shut the door locked. See you standing at the glass and you bamming, please let me in. And they'll be like, Harper, absent. And they want to make sure that you read their lips. Absent. With a smile on their face. But those end up being the best teachers because they knew you needed that class. They knew you needed that grade to make it to the next level. How bad do you want it? And sometimes, yeah, I would work 10-hour days, baby. I work from 8 to 12 and then come back to school. At my job, I worked from 2 to 10 when I was going to TSU. Crazy. Church life, crazy. Marriage life at that time, crazy. Bosses from hell. And I mean, I had some bosses from hell. Yes, I did. And I used to sit there and cry. Why? I'm such a sweet person. I'm always helping. I'm always on time. I'm always staying late to do this. Until one day I had to get to a place. I said, you know what? I'm going to show you. And it wasn't evil. It's just, why keep trying? You're going to keep doing what you're doing. Why keep trying? I'm being transparent. I really don't care. I really don't. Because I find out that the more I cared, the less people cared. The less I care, maybe somebody could see it a little different. And even if they don't, it don't make me no never mind. As we say down here in the South, it don't make me no never mind. Because I don't care. My tears have gotten dry. Let me show you how dry it is. Dry. Real dry. Very dry. So all them boo-boo tears, dry. Real dry. Just like I am right now, thirsty. Let me shake this up because I'm thirsty. Let me put some water in my eyes. Let me lubricate the mouth while I'm talking. So I need you, while I'm monitoring your work, and you folks know who you are. If you don't show me forth the effort, I'm not doing mine. I'm not. Time's up. Okay. I'm not gonna use that hashtag time's up. I'm gonna be like teacher tag. Hashtag teacher tag. And those that want to and put forth the effort, I'll make room for those who want to. I'm an equal opportunity educator. I educate those who want it, who has an interest and a hunger for it, not just this gimme generation. Throw it to me on a platter. And then while you're throwing it to me on a platter, could you pick up the spoon and feed it to me? Could you put the spoon in my mouth? Now, I have cooked. I have put the serving spoons where they need to be on the stove. You need to help yourself. That's what my grandma used to say. Help yourself, help yourself, help yourself. Well, if you don't help yourself to them bowl of grits, even after I done cooked them, served them, put butter and some salt on them, and you can't add the shrimp and the mirepoix to it. Mirepoix, the onions, the bell peppers, that's mirepoix. You can't add the mirepoix to it. Shit, I can't help it. Sad, sad, sad. Sad, sad, sad. Now, I love you. I'm not going to fuss at you come Monday. I will know by the observation of what I see in the computer. If you haven't put forth the work, if you haven't even attempted, tried, and I ain't mean just attempted and tried. I mean like tried and like, Miss Harper, I got a 50. That's what I mean by tried. Miss Harper, I got a 60. Anything less than 60, I'm not paying attention because you just did something. It's like in claims, in billing. You billing, but I'm getting a 30%, 40% rejection rate. You just pressing keys and numbers. You really not caring about how you sending out that billing or how you processing that claim. You just doing something on the clock. So either you're gonna show me and you're gonna write out a plan, an achievement plan. I think that's a good idea. An achievement plan after the first week of every week. When I see you not doing what you're supposed to do, give an achievement plan of how you are going to do this. Because in the real world, if you're not doing your job, I need a performance plan to tell me how you going to improve yourself. I'm up here by Joe. I'm up in my office. I'm talking on YouTube. I'm up in my office. No, baby, they're not coming today. I'm gonna holler back at you in a minute. I'm on the tube. Okay. Yeah. After they do that performance plan, you got 1 or 2 more times to mess up. And sweetie, you out the door. Texas is an at-will state. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Okay, they don't care. Okay. I care enough as an empathic person. I care enough as a loving person, but I have to have some balance now. I told y'all my testimony. I've had 9 surgeries. I've had 5 months of chemo. I'm still on chemotherapeutic pills. Thank God I got all my hair back. Thank you, Jesus. Just need to comb it. I don't feel like combing it, but it's gonna get combed today because I care enough to come see about y'all. Okay, we're not taking all this down because I just be like this afro be bigger than Colin Kaepernick's. Y'all don't want to see this. However, I expect the best from y'all, and I've been in the healthcare field, 32 years. I've been teaching since 2001. Please don't make my teaching in vain. All my video YouTubes are right here on THCOD with the red icon flower. It's just no excuse. Back in my day, we didn't have Google and we had the Dewey Decimal System. We had the library. We had catalogs. We didn't have sit at home. Let's do it on the laptop. We didn't have that 86, 87 Prairie View A&M. I barely used it at TSU when I was getting my bachelor's degree. I'm still old school in the head. The world is constantly evolving. So I expect greater things from y'all. I know it's in you. And I know I could be the sweetest person and a mama bear. I love being mama bear. Mama bear love her cubs. I do. But mama bear has to raise her cubs for the world, not for herself. Because one day mama bear not going to be accessible. And you're going to have to know how to survive and thrive for yourself. I hope I am making sense to you. I hope my passion is that you're getting what I'm saying and take it serious because where's my keys? Let me show you my two favorite instruments of teaching. Just a minute. Ebony, ivory, living in perfect harmony. Ebony, ivory, living in perfect ebony, ivory. Oh, ebony, ivory. Okay, my two best friends. Choose ye day whom you will serve. Good grade, bad grade. Good grade, bad grade. You tell me which one you want because you're the determining factor of your grades, not me. You are. I can lecture, give quizzes, but if you don't put forth the effort in reading on your own, and the questions that you ask is not telling me that you've truly read this. Ebony, ivory, living in perfect harmony. Ebony, ivory. Tell me which one you want to choose, because I'll choose it for you when the results come out. Okay? Love you. Bye.